Welcome to Red Heart Wrestling, my new wrestling channel where we want to talk everything wrestling, obviously, and we want to do quizzes, want to do reactions, reviews. We want to do it all, and we're just going to have fun and really talk about the business I love, which some have turned it into a joke, AEW, and just enjoy, professional wrestling from Raw to SmackDown to maybe AEW at times. But yeah, today is the first video, so I want to come up with a bang, and I want to talk about AEW and why ratings right now are consistently mediocre, and they've lost fans since the beginning of the year, since the start of AEW, and why they will not grow new fans, and why they are not rivaling WWE. Not that they ever probably were, but they're not close at all, and they should try and strive for that. But right now, and how it's looking, it's just not going to happen. And to start off the video, the first reason why I think AEW is what it is right now, which is not good, spoiler alert, is because of Tony Khan. It starts from the top, and at the top is a mark, someone who doesn't know how to run a business, who doesn't know how to run a company, who doesn't know how to book. And really what this is friends instead of a company, a business that's trying to make new fans and elevate their stock and try and rival WWE. It's just friends having fun, and Tony Khan just wants to be friends with everybody, put smiles on faces, and yeah, it's not what should be happening. He gives them so much free range to do whatever and to go out there and give us the garbage we saw at Double or Nothing with the Anarchy in the Arena match. That Adam Cole Chris Jericho match was just bad. It was terrible. It was horrendous. It was really bad. And it's because of Tony Khan doesn't run his company as a wrestling company. He allows these guys to do whatever. He just wants to be friends with everyone. And that's just not going to cut it. You can't be friends with everybody. And to make new fans, especially because the people at the top, the Kenny Omegas and the Young Bucks, those idiots, they are at the top, and their style is so specific, and the total style of AEW, the wrestling style, is so specific to a specific audience. It's tailored to indie style, and obviously Moxley and what we saw with the Anarchy in the Arena match is for the hardcore fans, the indie fans, all those people. But that garbage is not gonna make you new fans. It's just not. The wrestling doesn't make sense. It's chaos with no direction. The booking doesn't have any direction. And really, when you look at AEW, they don't really get people over. If anything, the people that were at the top, the people that everybody was excited to see at the start, etc., which the only reason, and this is another reason, at the start, it was something new, it was something different. It wasn't WWE. It was exciting. I want to see what this is. And obviously, Omega and the Bucks had their fans from the Indies, etc. So all that put together, that's why there was so much excitement over AEW at the start, and that's kind of died out. And the fact that they haven't made new fans is the reason why we're here right now, where they're struggling to sell tickets. They're struggling to sell tickets so bad that I think it was at some sports bar in Vegas. I don't know if it was a sports bar or what it was. I think it was a sports bar though, where they were, if you bought a burger and fries, you got one free ticket to AEW Double or Nothing. And if you bought two, you got two tickets, etc. And yeah, they had to do that because of the struggle of tickets for Double or Nothing. And it just shows it's the lack of new fans that they made because they're not changing, they're not evolving, and they're sticking to the same style, which again is tailored and it's for a specific fan base, which they will stick with them till the end. There's a fan base where they will they will stick with them. They'll watch. They enjoy this nonsense, and they're fans of the box. They're fans of Kenny, etc. But to casuals and other wrestling fans, this is garbage. The Anarchy in the Arena match is garbage. When you see someone super kick somebody and pyro goes off, again, somebody's got to explain that to me, because it's nonsensical. It's nonsensical. It's stuff like that is just not for casuals, and it's not for wrestling fans outside of the indie and hardcore marks that love that style of wrestling, which I am not, obviously. You could probably hear. I am not, and yeah, even the Fatal Four Way match, which had MJF, who's one of my favorite wrestlers, WWE, AEW, he's just one of my favorite wrestlers in the business. The Fatal Four Way match, I enjoyed, and then in the middle of the match, and I think after that, I did really go downhill. MJF cuts a promo. He gets the mic and says, "Sammy, lay down," in the middle of a World Heavyweight Championship match, and gives the mic to Sammy, who says, "Yeah, he's gonna lay down," blah blah blah. And then as MJF goes for the cover, Sammy rolls him up, two count, etc. And the full 5 Canadian destroyers that were given, just didn't make sense. And for me, it's that style of wrestling. Another reason they don't make new fans, because casuals and other wrestling fans like me who aren't into the indie stuff, that right there, that spot fest, just it's not good. It doesn't make sense. And when you think about it logically, someone takes a Canadian destroyer. Darby Allin took a Canadian destroyer, blah blah blah. He takes a Canadian destroyer, and all the things. And I was talking to a friend about this, and I didn't actually mention this. All the things we've seen Darby do, jump off this and that, whatever. We're meant to believe that a fall from like 15 feet, just as a fall from the top of the rope onto a title that's on top of somebody else, is gonna knock Darby out enough for a 3 count. No. If anything, it hurts Jungle Boy. Was it Jungle Boy? I think it was Jungle Boy who was the wrestler that took the coffin drop from Darby. If anything, it hurts him more than it hurts Darby. And I think they might have tried to sell that. He hit the back of his neck, the back of his head on the title. He did not. So that was the finish. It was a bad finish, and it just didn't make sense. And this spot fist that you get in AEW, again, I'll mention it again, is for a specific audience. It's not for casuals, and it's not for people, other wrestling fans that don't enjoy that style, which is why they don't make new fans and they're losing fans. And CM Punk's obviously coming back for the second time. He's coming back. It might be the third return after his injury. So he's coming back. It's been announced by Tony Khan. I think it's the 17th of June. I'm not too sure when it is. But he is coming back, which we already knew. And maybe that will bring ratings. Maybe it'll get them closer to the 1 million mark again. But if it continues like this, which I think it will, with the way Tony Khan runs things and just wanting to be friends with everybody, making sure everybody's happy and letting them do whatever they want, it's not going to be successful. And even the locker room with people like Omega and the Young Bucks, who are the reason Punk hasn't been around for so long, who was the main attraction and is somebody, as much as I dislike him. I don't like CM Punk. I think he's a prick. But CM Punk, who is trying to, increase ratings, get new fans, who's taking it seriously, these jokes try to push him out, push these false narratives about Punk, and it in totality is just a toxic place and it's not good, which is why AEW is not successful right now. I know they have the Wembley show, but again, that is that audience in Europe who don't get a chance to many chances to go to these live shows. So when they do come to England, they will take that opportunity to go to the live shows, enjoy the wrestling, and so it's always been the case that you're gonna do well. You're gonna sell tickets when you go to England or Europe because they don't get the chance to go to these shows. But their weekly audience in America, the ratings have been bad. They're struggling to sell tickets, and it's going to continue like that for the foreseeable future. And I don't think Punk is going to change their fortunes too much because I think that itself, the whole allure of CM Punk of the return and everything, I think that's gone. I think they let that die out. And CM Punk is just, yeah, CM Punk. He's great, we know, but I think it's gone. So hope you guys enjoyed that video, my rant on why AEW ain't doing so well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, a lot more coming. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it. Share it to your mom, your brother, everybody, your friends. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.